Hi, Save with Crypto here. Please do make sure you like this video, even if you don't like it, because it all helps. And at the moment, my videos are getting like really low likes for some reason. And I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they're rubbish. I don't think they are. But anyway, this one here is about MultiversX. And last Saturday, I did a claim on the MultiversX XExchange. And I wasn't quite sure what we're still getting from the deprecated farms. What am I talking about? Okay, let's go and have a look. So what I'm talking about is on XExchange, I've got this farm here, this XMEXEGLD farm, okay, which apparently is worth $10,534. And you can't see any information about this at all, apart from the unlock date of the XMEX, which is April 25th, 2027. No information there, and then the only option there is to withdraw it. I don't want to withdraw it because if you withdraw it, you can't reinstate it because that is made out of XMEX, not MEX, and eGold. And because it's XMEX, they have discontinued the XMEXEGLD farms like this, so you can't make them again. So don't click that unless you know what you're doing. Okay, so what I want to find out is if this is still producing XMEX. Now, I did a harvest last Saturday, and to be honest, I wasn't sure exactly what I was getting because before that I hadn't done a harvest for a while, so it was a bit confusing. But now I know it's exactly 7 days last Saturday when I did this, so I should be able to find out. So the important figures are a few things really. The energy I've got, okay, so that says here 2.53 billion, 73%, and then that's not the figure there, is it? And then the locked max is 3.44 billion. Now I'm kind of guessing the way to see that properly is to go to portfolio and then look down here at the XMEX here. Okay, I mean, God knows why they print it on dark grey on a black background, but there it is. Okay, so that's, I can't even highlight it, can I? So let's write that down. Okay, so that's effectively 3.017 billion XMEX, isn't it? Okay, so that's how much XMEX I've got. You can see here, if I expand that, the youngest XMEX there unlocks on November the 16th, 2028, and that is 50,278, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'll write that down as well. And then I suppose it's worth looking at the liquid tokens I've got. So there's some eGold there, some wrapped eGold, 55 cents worth of MEX. There's a bit of ZoidPay actually. I might decide to do something with that, I'm not sure. 120 bucks worth. A1X is a coin that I got from the launch pad the other day that I think I paid 36 bucks for. It's worth 61 now. I might consider getting some more of that, I'm not sure. Then little bits of Hatem, Bobber, and that's about it really. A little bit of USDC. Okay, so let's see what happens when I do the claim. Now you can see here that the meta bonding has gone. Okay, so let's do a claim and see what we're getting. Okay, so that says base rewards 813, energy rewards 4763. I think by energy it means XMEX. And there's 7 transactions to sign there on XPortal. Okay, well that seems to have killed XExchange, but I suspect these are probably all done. If we look at them on Explorer, yeah, you can see they're actually done. If I was to refresh that. Okay, well that says base rewards claimed now. Okay, so that means that the amount of XMEX has increased by 0.00944 billion. Okay, if we divide that by what we had originally, the 3.017 billion, that is that, multiply that by 100 to get it as a percentage, it's 0.31%. Okay, that's not huge, is it? But that is per week, so I suppose over 52 weeks, if it was to stay the same, would be about 16%. Okay, but it is producing XMEX, that's the important thing. And that actually added to this bunch here that unlocks on November the 15th, 2028. So before this was 50,278,312 XMEX, and now it's 59,728, 242 XMEX. Okay, so it's still working, you know. So the point is, what I said last week is I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to withdraw it. I'm just going to keep it going because at the moment the XMEX is doing something. Okay. Now the other thing the XMEX does is it gets the fees pool rewards as well, but honestly, it's so small that you don't really see it. Really, I mean, I don't think any of these positions have increased much at all, have they? But nevertheless, I want to do something with them, and what I might do is swap them into A1X. A1X is the ticker for AI Nexus, which is a token that launched last week on the launch pad. I was able to get one winning lottery ticket that got me a very small amount of A1X, and when it was released, the price went up loads and then it came down again. And the price we were able to get it at was $0.006. So I'm going to mark that on the chart. Okay, so I'm saying there is 6,007.5 bought on X Launchpad on Thursday. Okay, I actually think that was dead on 6,000. So I think there might have been a little bit from the fees pool. And then I'm going to put the price in here. 0.006 is what we paid for it. Now, for what it's worth, over on the X Launchpad Telegram group, it looks like, you know, there's a lot of people who just dump the bag straight away, and a lot of people who are complaining and stuff about the price going down. That's normally a good sign that it might go back up, actually. So I think it's probably a good idea to buy some. So I think I might do that. So I'm going to do things like this eGold here. I'm going to swap that into A1X. This might be a terrible idea, by the way, so don't do it. Let's swap about 6 of that. Maybe about 6.5 of that. So that'll get me another 27,000 A1X. Okay. I actually wonder if that will impact the price, you know. Okay, so it might not be easy to buy that much in one go. All right, let's have a look at the slippage. Okay, I'm going to increase that to 1%, but I'm not going any higher. Let's try that once more. Right, 27,500. Okay, well that worked. So maybe I'll swap this wrapped gold as well. I don't think I've impacted the price at all. I'm not sure. I don't think the market cap is that small. Can't be that small, can it? Okay, so that wrapped gold will get me 1.9 thousand. The rest of it I might leave. Maybe I'll swap the ZoidPay. I'll do a quick harvest from the ZoidPay from the shopping pool. I mean, these have all got a problem at the moment because they keep displaying sort of nonsense like that. And also the NFTs aren't showing either, but they are fixing it apparently. I mean, ZoidPay, I think ZoidPay will go up massively one day, but they need to get the iOS app approved. And they sent it off to get approved in July, and it's still not done. I mean, I'm hoping by the time next July comes around, it will definitely be up there. And my money's on Q2 next year, to be honest. But if they get it done in Q1, that'd be brilliant. But until then, I can't see the token price doing anything. Whereas the, you know, A1 Nexus people seem to be sort of on the case with getting their platform up and ready. At the moment, my money's on the A1X rather than ZoidPay. But that might change once we get the iOS app done. Okay, so that's that. So if I go back to XExchange and I select ZoidPay, so we're going to go from ZoidPay to A1X. That will get 11,000 A1X. Okay, looks like that's all done. Good. I'm going to put the slippage back to 0.5%. The bobber I'm going to leave just in case. Don't know why I've still got $30 of ZoidPay there. Maybe there is just very low liquidity. I wonder if I could swap that USDC. For some reason, USDC never wants to swap very well. Actually, I might swap this UTK as well because that went up a little bit in value yesterday. I think that'll probably do, won't it? So I've now got $522 worth of A1X. Okay, so that's the amount I've got there, 47 46,805. Okay, so what I need to do is to work out the average price I paid for it. But to be honest, I mean, just thinking about it, I mean, I've now got 47,000 A1X. I had 6,000 before. So I would say that my average buy price is pretty much where it is now. I might just mark it on the chart as like 0.011. Then I know that I need to make more than that. And then I'll just change that amount. So yeah, the $36 worth that I bought on X Launchpad is pretty irrelevant, really, isn't it? So that's why I'm thinking that these launchpads probably aren't really worth doing particularly. You know, it's just worth waiting for the dump after the launch, when everyone dumps the tokens. It might be a big gamble, I don't know, but let's see what happens. I think it could be fun. Now, I'm not expecting a pump back up to wherever that all-time high was there, but you know, an increase, say, to here, so something like that. 53%. If I can make 53% on that $500 worth, then that's going to be worthwhile. Let's wait and see what happens, eh? If you want to see what happens, then please do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Do make sure you are subscribed. Do like the video, of course, and above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you can't find anyone to do your own research, you should do it yourself, like I did.